about this game overall?
Yeah, just a tough one. Didn't make enough plays ultimately. Too many turnovers for offense, and just tough loss. I mean, we pride ourselves on finishing games out, and we had the opportunity to do it, and we just didn't get it done.
What was Dan's message to you guys afterwards?
I mean, short week, we got to move on to Dallas quickly. Divisional game, so we got to get on to them as quick as possible. Obviously, got to learn from this game first and foremost, but it's going to be a tough game in Dallas, so we can't dwell on this or let the feelings of defeat now carry over to next week.
How long do you dwell on this? Do you turn the page tonight, tomorrow?
I'm sure we'll watch the film a little bit tomorrow, and then as individuals a little bit on Wednesday morning, and then on to Dallas from there.
You've had a moderate level of success at home as of late. This one stings a little bit, losing home games. I mean, the precious commodity in the NFL.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we feel the impact of our fans each and every time we're here. They're definitely a difference maker for us when we play here. We take a lot of pride of executing at a high level at home. And so to be so close here and just not make enough plays at the end is tough.
You guys made those plays last year. Are you surprised that execution hasn't been quite as well this year?
I mean, can't really compare the two, obviously. I have all the confidence in the world we're going to make more of them. We just didn't make them at the end of the day. I'm not going to say that this is going to be the story for the rest of the year by any means. I feel like we're going to continue to improve each and every week, and we're playing a lot of good football teams, and we just didn't make enough plays today. But it's not like we weren't there to make them.
You guys have excelled at 4-minute offense for a long time.
Yeah.
The last year and a half. When you get there, you get the ball. Are you thinking, hey, we're putting this thing away?
Yeah, I thought the game was going to be over when we got the ball back in that situation, and we were close, and just didn't go our way in that moment. And it's just little things like that will lead to losses, and you just can't have them in this league when you have the goals and aspirations that we do. We just got to find a way to make the plays, and it obviously didn't come down to that last drive. I didn't play well enough. The team didn't play well enough ultimately, and that's all that matters.
Jayden took it on himself and said it was on him.
Yeah, I mean, we have no chance of being in that football game without Jayden. The plays he made with his legs, the plays he made with his arms. The only reason we were in the game and in a position to win was because of Jayden Daniels. I mean, I know he's the leader of this team. He's going to put a lot on himself in the wins and losses. But as a teammate, as a competitor, we have no chance of being in that game without him. So that's all I got to say.
Last one, Nikki.
Do you feel like these mistakes are correct? Do you feel like this can fix what needs to be fixed?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, you just can't have turnovers. We got to create more turnovers on defense, and we got to stop turning the ball over today. I don't think it's some big thing. I don't think we've turned the ball over a ton this year, but 3 turnovers is enough to lose you a game in this league. And ultimately, a lot of our losses last year were because of the turnover differential. So we got to just continue to harp on it, improve it, and that's how you win football games in this league.
Just got to be better in what we do. We'll come back next week ready to fix it.
Said 3 fumbles in the last 2 games. And where's your mindset at? How do you feel confidence-wise?
I still got a lot of confidence in myself, and I mean, just gotta be better at my job, and that'll get fixed for sure.
What did DQ tell you guys after this one?
I mean, it stinks. I mean, and like we know it do, and we got a short week to turn around and get ready for the Cowboys.
How hard is it to bounce back from a loss like that?
I mean, we just gotta get back to work and like just get back to work. That's it.
Hey, Bill, is it just the little things of correcting the things to get over the hump?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we just gotta. Well, I know for myself, I just gotta like be detailed in the small fundamentals and just get better.
Yeah, I think we'll go back tomorrow and watch it. Obviously, as a player, you want to just do everything you can to help fix what you did wrong and help our team win.
What did DQ tell you guys after this?
Heartbreaker, but it's a quick turnaround. So, we got a short week because we played on Monday, and so got to get ready for a divisional opponent next week.
Luke, what do you think is behind the team falling behind by double digits in the past few weeks? The slower starts by the offense.
I'm not sure. I think I'll have to watch the tape for this one. I think it's probably something different. A lot of times you can find patterns, but it's more specific stuff as you see. But hopefully that's something that we can get cleaned up.
What was it like on the sideline during those quarters where you guys were down? Confidence and the focus and everything like that?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of warriors, a lot of brotherhood, and the combination of those two things kind of help you have that attitude of never wavering, have that attitude of always knowing what the whole game is. And I think that, if anything, at least we've shown that, we've shown that resilience.
Hey, on your touchdown catch, it looked like you guys kind of saw something to play before to set that up. What exactly did you guys see?
That's probably a question for Cliff. I'm doing my job, but I was happy that we called it. I thought it was a good time. We'd had that one in the bag for a couple weeks, so it was nice to run it.
Is it frustrating at all for you to hit that big play and not get a whole lot of other looks?
No. I think whatever it takes to win. It's a team game more than anything else, more than any other sport, more than anything. And so I think that's the biggest thing that it comes down to is just getting the whole unit together. Using that brotherhood, using the warrior mentality as a whole.
What do you think has been behind the success of the special teams this season? I mean, you on kickoff returns, the blocked field goal today. Yeah. So there's been a lot of great plays by the special teams this season.
Yeah, I don't know if that's anything new. I think last year we had a great special teams too, and I credit that to Izzo at first, and then also we brought in a lot of really good players. Nick Delore being one. You got Jeremy Reeves is another one, and then on top of that, everybody buys into it, and I think that says a lot. Having Quan Martin, having Mikey out there on kickoff is probably not normal for most teams to have your starters out there, and so it's just something you take pride in, and that starts with DQ. It goes to Izzo, and then takes the mentality of the players.
Just how difficult is that loss for you guys to kind of handle?
I mean, any loss is difficult. It's tough just when you put in the work and don't get the results that you want, but just got to keep going, man, on to the next one.
We fought out there. I feel like we left a lot of plays out there. We didn't play I feel like a complete game. When the offense, turn the ball over, like us on defense, our mindset is to get it back to them, you know what I mean? So, I got to watch the tape and then kind of go from there and play it off.
Were there any key plays that you think kind of turned it around at the end?
I wasn't recalling anything. Kind of just, when it's our time to go on the field, I was just trying to play my role and, kind of had everybody ready and make sure they did their 1-11 their job.
What was Quinn's message to you guys after the game?
This one stings for sure. We got to flip it around. It's a short week for us, playing on Sunday, division game. So, we're going to go and crack this game and, get ready for Dallas.
Is that maybe a good thing that you guys have a short week?
Yeah, I feel like just flushing that game out the way, this game, and get ready for work. That's the only thing, we can't do in this league. It's hard to win in this league, and, it's just all about, on to the next. Things ain't always perfect, but that's our job. We're trying to go out there and be perfect, but they ain't always going to play out the way we want to. So, props to them. They came out and play, and, I'm just looking forward to flush this game and get on to Dallas.
What did you guys think of the conditions? Was that a rolling, maybe, drop balls, miss tackles, anything like that?
No, we play this game, rain, snow, like any conditions that we got to play in, there's no excuse, Everybody else playing this type of conditions, so, we practice in there and we prepare for it, so that's no excuse, anyways.
Hey, Frankie, is it just the little things that you look at now that you all need to tweak?
Little thing as far as what?
Just little things that that you all can do better as far as they just move forward.
Yeah, there's always little things matter. So, like I said, we're going to go back to the tape and see those little things that we need to fix on, and I can't really say too much about, how everybody played and, that the film won't speak for itself.
We could have done that better. We could have done a better job helping the offense out, and we just got to learn from it.
We know there's ebbs and flows to a football season, and you got to have a short memory. But there's something there with these losses that you've had that you can think of as a long-time veteran, and be like, okay, here's certain things we can clean up that we can do better in football games.
Yeah, there's always, whether you have a great record or whether you're not where you want to be, there's always something to clean up depending on your mindset. So, I think it's up to us to clean it up. We have a lot of football ahead of us. We got a lot of great opponents ahead of us, and we got to do that and get the stuff right, and we will.
Is it being a short week? Does that help? Does it hurt? Is that kind of what you put it behind you quickly?
Short week help when you lose. You get to get back to the drawing board. You get to get back to the game faster. The game comes a little bit faster. You win and you move on. So that's what we got to do. We got to go back. We got to see the mistakes that we made, We got to figure out how to be better. We got to figure out as defense to create turnovers, and we'll get it figured out.
What made the Bears so successful on that final drive, and they were able to kill the rest of the game clock?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen the film, but obviously they did a good job running the ball, and we didn't do a good job of stopping them.
It's tough, every week you put in work, and you expect to come out and get the job done, and we just fell short tonight.
Turning the ball over 3 times. I mean, obviously it's a kind of random event, but how do you guys kind of make that not happen?
We talk about it a lot in the building. It all starts with the ball for us, and so that's got to be at the forefront, and we didn't do a good job of taking care of it tonight.
On that final fumble, how bad were the conditions out there? Do you think that was a big factor there?
Nah, I mean, I didn't see it, but we can't make an excuse for that. It's going to be, we can't really dictate that. It's going to be other times where the weather is going to, be in place. So we just got to stick to our fundamentals and try to get that done.
What was it about what the Bears did today that didn't allow the run game to kind of get going as it has a couple times this season?
I mean, they did some stuff that other people have tried to do. They brought some pressures, did a little movement up front. But as a front and as an offense, we just got to be able to identify that and adjust.
Having it be a short week leading up to Dallas, does that kind of help you guys put this game behind you quickly?
Yeah, we'll come in tomorrow and treat it like a normal week, and got to make the corrections though. We got to watch the tape and be critical about it. Not only acknowledge the mistakes and the things that we're doing, but we got to be able to apply it to the game.
Is a loss like this perhaps more frustrating because it's more self-inflicted wounds rather than them doing something?
Yeah, it's always like that. I mean, I feel like they say games in the NFL are lost more than one, and today we did a lot to hurt ourselves, more so than what they did, and so we just got to come out as an offense, as a team, and just execute better.
Did it matter more that it was a home game?
Nah, I mean, every week matters, you know what I mean? So it's tough to lose at home because you want to take care of at home, and that is important. So you want to get that done, but anyone like this stings a little bit.
Mindset is good going into next week against Dallas.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, you come in tomorrow and you look at the mistakes and you adjust and you start the process all over again. You can't let this one affect the next week.